Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's review is going to be on my Julep Maven August box. It was part of the Wanderlust collection that they came out with. If you're unfamiliar with Julep, it is a monthly nail subscription service. Actually nail and beauty, mostly nail. Julep produces nail polishes, but they have been coming out with some pretty incredible beauty products as well that I do have some to share with you today. So Julep Maven, what it is and what you do is you sign up. Sign up is free. You just pay for the whatever boxes you choose to receive every month. So you take a beauty profile quiz, and there are, I believe, 5 different profiles that are offered. There's Bombshell, Boho Glam, It Girl, Classic with a Twist, and Modern Beauty. You don't have to stick to one profile. When you take the quiz, it just says what profile would be, I guess, better for you, what would be more suited to you. And then they come out with a collection every month with different nail polishes for each profile. So you can select to stay with your selected profile, which mine was Boho Glam. And I usually do like the Boho Glam, I can't even talk today. The Boho Glam colors, or if I like the Bombshell colors more or the It Girl colors more, then I can choose to go with that instead. I think the core monthly box is $19.99 a month, I think. And then you can do Polish Lover Upgrade, which you get all the colors that come out in the collection, all the nail polish, or you can get a full upgrade, which gives you all the polishes and all the beauty products that come out. Or you could get, I think, the ultimate upgrade, which is everything that comes out that month, I think. I'll put info in the description box below that better explains. I'm sorry, not explaining it very well. Anyhow, so let's talk about what I chose to receive this month. I picked the Boho Glam box, which came with 2 polishes. Let's see. I believe these 2, yes, came with these 2 polishes, India and Waleska. And then I also chose some additional add-ons, which you can buy at additional price. I picked Avni, right here, and Tazine, right here. The Boho Glam box also came with the featured beauty product of the month, which is their new Julep Gel Eye Glider. They came out with 4 different shades. They came out with Blackest Black, I have to look at my notes, Smoky Plum, Rich Brown, and Smoky Taupe Shimmer. So I chose the Smoky Taupe Shimmer, but then I was really curious about the shades, a darker shade, so I also chose the add-on Smoky Plum and paid an additional price for that as well, because Lord knows I love my beauty stuff. So so what I'm going to do is in the description box below, I'm going to put the different profiles along with the colors that came in each profile. That way if you want to reference it, you can just look down there. Also, there'll be links that'll take you to Julep's website so you can see photos and stuff of them. So let's get started with the review. All right, so let's start with the 2 shades from the profile that I selected, the Boho Glam. India first. India is a Freshwater blue shimmer. The first coat went on a little thin, a little streaky, but by the second coat it evened up pretty well. Still maybe a teensy bit streaky, but only up close, not too far away, and it had nice pigmentation. It was pretty much opaque by the second coat. It had a pretty decent finish. I do always recommend base and top coat. The photo here that you see is without top coat. So as you can see, it's got a nice glossy finish, but that top coat would really make it pop more. So my husband called and interrupted me. I really need to get a different camera other than my phone. So I was talking about Waleska. Waleska is a Eucalyptus green chrome with gold iridescence. This shade is definitely my absolute favorite of the ones that I received this month. If you can see, I'm wearing it on my nails today. It goes on so smooth. It is pretty much opaque with one coat, but I always, like I said, recommend 2 coats. It's it's unusual because, I don't know, I'm hoping you can be able to see. It looks really green in the bottle, but on your nails, it doesn't pick up quite as green. It's maybe a little more teal. My husband's like, oh, it's green, it's green. I said, no, it's actually got some teal in it. Well, it depends on what you're wearing, I guess, and what you're standing next to. If you're standing next to something green, it looks green. But if you're standing next to something that looks teal or blue, it looks more teal or blue, which I absolutely love. There's a lot more gold shimmer in the bottle than there is on the nail. But there's definitely a lot of shimmer. It just doesn't pick up quite as gold as it does here. But I still, oh my God, I absolutely love it. I do have a little bit of wear on the tips just because I was in a rush when I put the polish on and I didn't seal it off with polish the tip like I normally do. I do recommend you doing that, but if you do, I mean, the polishes last me about maybe, I'd say 4 or 5 days before they start chipping and wearing. Depends, again, on what you do. If you do a lot of housework and stuff, or if you do a lot of work with your hands, then it'll wear off a little bit quicker, but I'd say it does last a pretty decent amount of time for me. All right, the next shade we're going to talk about is the shade Avni. Avni is an African violet shimmer. This one was probably the toughest to work with out of the 4 that I received. It's such a gorgeous color too. I mean, I love this color. I absolutely adore this color, but the formula is a little bit tricky. It's thin. It can get a teensy bit streaky. It pulls a little bit, so, and then it gets thick on the second coat somehow. So I'd say you're probably better off doing 3 thin coats with this. If you try to do medium coats, it does start to get thick really quickly. So it does have a nice finish though. It is fairly, you know, it's like a satin gloss finish, and it has beautiful, you know, glossy purple sheen when you put a nice top coat over it. And it does last a decent amount of time. It peeled off maybe a little bit quicker than the other shades in this collection, but the color alone, I mean, look at it. The color alone is stunning. So I really wish the formula was a little bit better, but I'm still happy with it. All right, the last of the polishes that we're going to talk about is the shade Tazine, which is a beautiful, let's see, where's the description? Where's the description? A full coverage Bollywood gold. I've never actually watched any Bollywood movies. I really need to. I mean, I know what it is, and I've seen clips and stuff online, but I've never watched a full-out Bollywood movie. I know. Shame on me. It is a very, very full coverage glitter and shimmer. It's got a lot of different sizes in there, it looks like. The gold actually has a slight green tint to it. I don't know if maybe that's just Bollywood gold, I'm not sure, but it does have a nice green tint to it. I think it's really lovely though. I think it's really pretty. You do get full coverage with the glitter. You definitely only need 2 coats with it. I mean, even if you wanted to do 1 coat, you could probably get away with it. I think this would be really pretty if you did maybe a nude polish, or something maybe with a light green tint to it, or like I said, just a nude polish, and then put 1 coat of this over it. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't really eat up your top coat that much, which is a really good thing. The photo that came up with me wearing it, there's no top coat. But the glitter isn't too chunky. It does even out fairly well, so you don't really need a thick top coat. My favorite is always Seche Vite. But other than that, I mean, I think it's a beautiful shade. I think it's a nice coverage, and I'm really happy with this color. All right, so the last things that we're going to talk about are their new gel eye glider pencils. And again, I received the shades Smoky Taupe Shimmer and Smoky Plum. I chose the additional Smoky Plum in my order. These eyeliners are flippin' fantastic. They're probably some of the best eyeliners I've ever used, and I really want to go get the Blackest Black and the Rich Brown shade. These babies last forever. I mean, forever. The look I'm wearing today, you're about to be shocked. The look I'm wearing today, I'm not actually wearing eyeshadow. I am wearing the taupe shade all over my lid, and I'm wearing the Plum shade as my eyeliner, top and bottom. I wore this look twice now. This is the third time. I wore this look to yoga class about a week ago. And we're talking intense yoga class, the sweating, like you have to get out of your warrior two pose and just lean over and breathe for a second class. That's how hardcore that class was. And I barely, mind you, and I had sweat dripping down my face, had any smudging underneath my lashes, which for me is like unheard of because I have like the wateriest eyes that just love to smudge my eyeliner. These eyeliners are I'm speechless. I'm speechless. They're amazing. You need these eyeliners in your life. They last forever. I mean, they don't go anywhere. And you know, the trick to these is they do set very quickly. And like I said, I'm not wearing eyeshadow, so I had to work very quickly buffing in the color, which if you stay tuned, you'll see in the tutorial how to do this look. But they set so quick and they stay set. I mean, they last forever and ever and ever. That swatch in the photo earlier of the colors on the back of my hand, after I was done taking pictures, I tried just to, you know, rub it with just my hand, rub it off. Didn't move. Didn't budge, didn't smudge, nothing. I had to go get a makeup wipe and kind of work at it. I had to like let the makeup wipe sit on top of them for a minute to break up the formula and then wipe it off. So I'm in love with them. Like I said, you need these in your life. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. If you want to see how to do this look, keep on watching. All right, so next we are going to take the gel eye glider in the Smoky Taupe Shimmer, and we're going to be using a pointed detail shadow brush. It's from Coastal Scents. It doesn't have a number on it. I'll put in the description box below what brush this is. I know it's from a set. All right, so we have to do this quickly because this pencil sets so fast. So you're going to be jumping back and forth between applying the eyeliner on your lid and buffing, blending it in. All right, so starting on just the lid itself, just kind of apply some dashes, switch over to the brush, and then just start kind of blending it on. And I would say go in multiple directions, you know, go one way and then switch and go the other way, and then maybe do some circles because it dries pretty quick. We're going to be adding a few multiple layers, so you know, if it looks a little patchy, that's okay because we're going to apply some more, and we can apply some to the places that look a little patchy. So, and then you can start kind of buffing it up towards your eyebrow, and just be patient. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of doing, a little bit of finagling. But see, just that by itself, see how we've created a nice, just sort of beautiful taupe tone on the lid. And then I'm going to bring it, what's kind of left on the brush, in rounded towards my nose, because you don't want to apply too much there, but we still have a good amount of product left on the brush that we can keep just kind of blending, especially since I already did the one eye. If my eyes look a little red, I am so sorry. I have been battling these sinus problems for weeks. I've had sinuses and I've had migraines and I've had some vision problems, and I think I have a disc out of whack in my neck, and I'm going to go see my chiropractor tomorrow, which I'm not sure what day that's going to be for y'all. I'm not sure when I'll get this video up soon, hopefully this weekend. But anyhow, I'm hoping that will fix my headaches and my sinuses, because it has not been fun. All right, so if you saw what I just did, I just applied some more liner, and I'm just continuing to buff and blend it out. And what you want to do is, the more layers you add, you don't want to go up quite as far as you went the previous time. That way it fades out nicely. So instead of going all the way up to here, we're only going maybe just into the crease and very slightly above. It depends on how big your eye is. You know, like I said, I don't have a lot of space between my crease and my eyebrow, so you know, if you have more space there, then you can kind of work it out a bit more. And then just keep adding until you're satisfied with the amount that you've added. I'm going for a slightly darker look. Not too dark. I wouldn't say this is full-on nighttime look, but it's definitely kind of, I guess, more sort of evening, a little dramatic or artsy, however you want to see it. I mean, I wear this kind of stuff to work, so you know, my job permits me to wear looks like this. All right, now we're gonna take the same color and we're gonna pull it down under the bottom lashes. And we're not gonna really blend out as much as we did the top, so give it a second, let it set a bit more than you did for the top, and then just kind of really lightly with the tip of the brush, just go over it. All this is doing is just softening it so it's not such a hard line. And if you're like me, I don't have very thick lashes. They're pretty sparse, they're pretty short, they're pretty thin. Especially my eyes get watery, so my lashes don't grow very long right here. This is a nice little trick just for kind of fuller looking lashes. Alright, now I'm going to be taking a pale matte sort of a pink nude, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm just going to really very lightly apply it right on the very top, right below my eyebrow, because the taupe shade is a little cool toned. It can pull a little cool on the lid, and I don't want to look too cool tone with this look, so I'm warming it up a bit with a bit of sort of soft pink, just barely. Alright, next I am going to curl my lashes, put on mascara, so I won't bore you with all that, so I'll be right back in just 1 second. You guys, so for some reason my phone decided that it didn't want to film anymore. And I was just totally talking to myself the entire time, I guess, finishing my eye look. And the phone is not filming. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I mean, I would film it all again, but I'm kind of behind on filming some videos, so I kind of want to keep going. So let me explain what I just did. Hopefully y'all are okay with that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, so what I did, curled my lashes, and then I applied the Smoky Plum eyeliner shade on my above my lashes and winged it out. And I used a Coastal Scents. This is advertised as a brow brush, but I like to use it for buffing out liner to create a smoky liner look. And I just gently just kind of buffed over it just to smoke it up a bit, but I didn't blend it into the taupe shade. And then I applied the plum liner on my waterline, but not all the way up on my waterline, kind of concentrating it on my bottom lashes, and then I again lightly just kind of buffed it out. And then I used a liquid liner. This is Color Mate, super cheap. I got it for like a couple bucks at the dollar store, and I very closely lined my lashes, so you really can't even see the black line there too much. It's just a trick of mine just to kind of make my lashes look a little bit fuller, because I don't really wear false lashes that much. It just, for my type of work, it'd be kind of silly if I wore false lashes to work every day. So anyhow, I think that's it. Again, I'm sorry that the video cut off. If it really means a lot to y'all, I'll try to refilm it. Just let me know. But I hope that's good enough. Alright, I'm sorry. Now to the end of the review. Alright everyone, so that's the end of the review and tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did. If you want to keep seeing videos just like it. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite shade was that I reviewed this month. If you're thinking about joining Julep, if you are a Julep member, and what shades you received for August. So, alright, I will talk to y'all all very soon, but for now, happy makeuping. See y'all later. Mwah!